All right, so I don't think anybody on the independent content creator world is talking about this, but everybody is getting stabbed in the back by Gregg Abbott in Texas. I knew this was going to happen. That's why I was like, I got to see it to believe it. We were talking about arrests. We were talking about taking people out of their seats and all kind of everything related to, at least trying to level the playing field and just having equal opportunity empowerment. To lead and try to make America great again. Watch this video right here. Oh my gosh, this is awful. I knew this was going to happen. I knew this was. Here you go.
This battle. Brian, welcome to the program.
Always great to be with you, my friend.
All right, so special session number 2 starts today. Burrow says, hey, Democrats, you better not leave. We'll arrest you. Now, last I checked, Representative Harrison, nobody was arrested the last time around. You tuned us in. They still had their parking spots and committee assignments. Anything changed since then, and why should Democrats be concerned about this latest threat?
No, this is one of the most embarrassing and infuriating updates I've ever had to give on national television. The reality today was the final day of special session number 1, and here's the reality: the Democrats won. The Democrats succeeded in destroying and basically thwarting every single Republican priority that we needed to do in this special session. That includes things like property taxes, not just redistricting, but also redistricting, arguably the biggest political issue facing not just Texas, but America right now. The Democrats won, the Republicans rolled over. I'm sick and tired of Democrats fighting harder for the future than Republicans. And here's the reality: for all the talk and bluster and hot air coming out of Texas Republican leadership for the past month, we have had 0 arrests. 0 of these Democrats had their seats vacated. Not one Democrat had their chairmanship taken away. They didn't have their seniority pulled. They weren't pulled off of any committee. 0 punishments of any kind. Literally not even a single fine that they're going to ultimately be forced to pay. Absolutely nothing. And here's the worst part. You mentioned Speaker Burrows a second ago. Instead of doing what I think we should do, which is play hardball with the Democrats, and for every 1 week they were gone, we should redraw the maps and add 1 more Republican seat. So instead of 5 new seats, especially after what Gavin Newsom did, we should be adding a minimum. We have to now. It's imperative. We've got to add at least 7 new seats now to make up for what Gavin Newsom did and to make the Democrats pay for their 2 weeks being derelict in their duty here. But instead of making the maps more bold and more favorable to Republicans, our liberal speaker, and I just broke this along with 1 or 2 other people a couple hours ago, they actually refiled the maps today and made them more favorable to the Democrats. So still only 5 new seats for Republicans, but they redrew some of the maps because it's the way the Democrats wanted some of those lines to be drawn. So this is an absolute capitulation. I'm sick and tired of Democrats playing hardball and Texas Republicans playing beanbag, but that's what we've had going on down here for the last month.
You're telling me that the Democrats leave and go AWOL for Lord knows how many days, and the Republicans redrew the maps to put it at least in a little more favor of Democrats, Republicans still gaining seats, but Democrats getting a better little look at this? Who in the world comes up with these ideas?
That is what I'm telling you. I just realized this. No, and this broke on my drive home. I just got back to my district, driving back from the Capitol. While I was driving back, this broke, and I pushed the news out. So you're the first national media outlet, I think, to carry this. This is absolutely true.
That's an absolute shame. By the way, this was aired around August, a few days ago, and I don't know that I don't think anybody else is talking about it. Yeah, that's the political BS that we've got to deal with. This is why it's going to be really hard to vote our way out of this. I mean, the thing is like, now look, there is hope behind this, even though this isn't working out. Marjorie Taylor Greene's got some stuff that's working, and it's in the works that may still level the playing field and keep it fair. But I think that people need to really understand what they're dealing with when you're dealing with Gregg Abbott, because Gregg Abbott has got strong ties to the World Economic Forum. I've seen a bunch of that back in the day. I'll show you in real time. There you go. He's been to meetings and stuff like that. They've been involved with World Economic Forum stuff. I just did this in real time, and I didn't even plan on doing that. But he's he's got some stuff going on right there. And so I don't know. This was it's 20. It's already failed. Greg Abbott is a World Economic Forum stooge. He smokes globalist rope. And I've seen other, he's what, they said, well, Trump went to the World Economic Forum meeting. Yeah, he's been to a couple of them, and one of them was where he told them to stick it up to behind. And that's about it. We haven't seen any more, but Greg Abbott goes to these kind of more than people realize, and engages real friendly with these people. So that's why a lot of my videos I was excited to hear Ken Paxton talking, and I still think Ken Paxton's got the best of intentions, but he's got to deal with this kind of jalopy stuff right here. And that just, so if any other content creators are talking about arrest and this, that, and the other, they'll figure it out. Yep.